I'm Mike Vandermoss. He's Pete Doherty. We're talking about the Packers by position. Today we look at quarterback. Pete, the Packers have the reigning MVP in Aaron Rodgers, 45 touchdown passes, 6 interceptions last season. How do you get any better than that? Can you?
Pretty tough to. He was 27, I think, last year. So that's a peak year for a football player. So, this might have been as good as it's going to get, but that's about as good as it's ever been at that position. So, and the beauty with quarterbacks is they decline much more slowly than other guys. You would think he's in his prime from now till is like 31 or so at least. I think basically if he plays to the level he played last year, that's about as much as the team could ask for. Even just on sheer bad luck, you have to think he's going to throw more than 6 interceptions this year.
At the backup position, they lost Matt Flynn. They've got Graham Harrell, who's never had a snap in a regular season game. Is that a concern? And if Harrell is shaky in the training camp or preseason, do they start looking for a veteran backup?
That's a good question. Probably not. If maybe Coleman will look okay. I mean, remember they went with Flynn as their backup, and he looked pretty shaky his rookie year, and they put him in a game against Tampa after Rodgers got hurt and he could barely function. The offense almost came to a standstill with him in there. So I would think chances are that they'll be able to go with either Harrell or Coleman. Now you never know, and you never know who might come available. But it's probably not a high priority position for him. I mean, if Rodgers has a season-ending injury, I can't imagine there's any quarterback out on the street they could pick up and they'd be a playoff team with. And if he can't play for a game or two, there's still a good enough team where I don't think that costs him a playoff spot. So I would say the smart money is either Harrell or Coleman as their number 2 when the season starts.
For Pete, I'm Mike. We're out.